Hi Team We Run, Coach Alexa here. An interesting phenomenon cropped up last week when we were having a lot of rain. It is easier to go out for a run or a walk or a cycle or whatever it might be when it's not raining, and then it may start raining on that run, but somehow that's far easier than trying to get yourself to go out for a run when it's already raining. It's interesting psychology and it crops up a lot. I certainly experience it with all sorts of different types of training, and it's certainly really common in my runners as well. So I was thinking kind of how we could hack into that and make our brain a little bit happier, because either outcome, whether or not it's actually raining at the beginning of the run, we're still probably going to get a bit wet at this time of year. So yeah, how do we kind of hack our brains around that? I was wondering whether thinking about doing a little bit of a warm-up, so you get yourself a little bit warm inside the house, so maybe some dynamic stretches, maybe a little bit of jogging on the spot, so you're already a little bit warmer when you go out, because sometimes our fear around, or our brain's fear around that, is just the cold and the unpleasantness. Having good kit is always going to help, kit that maybe keeps the extremities a little bit warmer. So for me, a bit of a neck tube and gloves, even if they do get slightly wet in the rain, still kind of keep my body heat in a little bit, a decent waterproof jacket, etc. And sometimes I play a little trick on myself, particularly in the sort of evenings when it is getting quite dark now. So any evening running, you are pretty much in the pitch black, and helpful because of the slight layout of my house as well. It's just not looking out the windows. So I don't really know once I've finished work, the curtains have maybe been drawn for an hour and a half by the time I finish work. And I just put my stuff on and I go. And at the point where I'm all ready and raring and off out is when I realise what the weather is actually like. So maybe have a little bit of a think about that. It's, not all of those are going to be, easy for you to do, depending on your kind of personal setup and logistics at home. But yeah, I just find it interesting, isn't it, that somehow it's perfectly manageable when it starts raining on a run, but our brain builds it up into this kind of, oh no, couldn't possibly if it starts raining before we go out. So something to bear in mind when it comes to keeping the consistency of training over these slightly wetter winter months. Happy running.